Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Shahza Latif is here with RGCSE ICT module Web Auth 3. I'm going to discuss some new contents of this module, and the first one is how to use a style attributes within an HTML tag. It is known as embedded CSS. Then TRTD and TH, how to convert TH into TD. Then table captions, working with an images, inserting videos and audios in a web page, and internal and external linking. So let's begin with text editor and continue with table structures. As I have discussed and explained in my second video, we have many ways to define a table. So today I am going to select this structure. Top row is known as a header. When I select it, so this is a simple table, but if I click on the top row is known as a table header, row header, cell header. So makes the cell, as we bring on this point or on this box, so it shows the exact property of this row, makes the cell a header cell. But I can change this header into TD, into table column, into table cell. So if I uncheck this, so it is a table column. So click on this and uncheck one by one. Now my first row, now if I click on this, go to and select, so now it has, I can have changed this into table cell or table data, table column. So we can change T header into table cell or table data. So if I this is the first row, and if I this is the same things, TD your table columns or table cell. So these are the T row. I had even discussed this thing in detail in my second video. Anyways, just go and click on this. So as I come on this part, so this is my third row with a three a column. This is my second row with a three columns. So let's see and do one more things. I'm going to define how to give a name and use a caption. So just go and select it and use this here before table. If I use it here, so I tag caption. So I'm going to name it first, like embedded CSS is my table name. So close it, and as I click it, as here is a write the exact name, CAPTION caption, and then close this tag. So when I click it, if you see here, this one is my table. This is the table property, table width. So this is table caption. So table, it begins from this area, and when I click on this, the table captions, so it is not come in this table cell but part of the table. Okay, so if I click on this, so it is on your name, and if I click on this, so look, this is my table caption. So if I click and see, I want to change, suppose here are rows, column, and just go set the first row. I want to set a background color in it. So as I click on this, I want to do here, suppose my table width is 278 pixel wide. So I want to use my embedded CSS styles. Suppose I'm going to use internal style. So just go and type here as style. My internal style is equal to, as I click on inverted comma, so it comes up with the many things. So we will select, suppose I want to change a width of this table, so select width and close, and how many pixels. Suppose I want to have a table width is 350 pixels wide. So when I click on this, so it comes like this, and plus you can also change but if I click this, so change a table, say width and or height, I can change it like this. But if I do, suppose this is my different table cells, so I can even change height of this particular cell. Suppose if my table is this, oh, and your height is through a style sheet. Remember one thing, you have to define it yourself. Read queries carefully what examiner wants you. If examiner asks you change your table width using internal style, so you have to use this style, internal style. These are the style attributes. So if examiner asks to change a height of this particular cell, of this table, so of this column, so just go and change, bring your cursor here. So here is a style is equal to, then height. As I click on height, so it shows properties, and if the height, suppose I want to give some specific number, so 80 pixels high, then close. If I select this, so here if you see, so it height, it has been changed. Look, this cell height and this cell height is both are same, but this is different. So I can even change here my cell alignment. If I write something here, suppose I can do it. If your horizontally, if I set my cell alignment is begin from the left side, then give it the horizontally, I want set up your alignment in the center align and right align. So here you can select it, your vertical alignment is on the top, or here your alignment is in the middle, and here you can align something the bottom. So whatever I will write, it will, suppose I write here any name of this cell. So here I will write, suppose, so I can write here something. So see like this. So this is the setting. I did it through HTML preset format. So this content I am going to use it through style attributes. So right here, bring your cursor and go and check. It begins here. If I set it, and your page property, bring your cursor and use style attributes. Style is equal to your text align is center. So whatever you will write, it will automatically it will be given or written in the center. Something goes wrong here, and right here text alignment So do and check. Here is, sorry, just go and close it. So you will write the things in the middle or in the center align. So whatever I will write my video, or suppose here I am going to insert a video, so it will begin in the center, and setting is change a setting of this or in the middle, if yours is the middle. So do like this, or I can enter anything, so it will come and begin from the, because I didn't change anything, or text alignment is, this is the alignment I have set a center align, or this one is it has to be done, so that's why. So now just see and enter, learn how to insert image in it. Suppose here I want to insert image, so go to this, insert one image. Suppose I insert any image in it. Suppose my this image, insert, this is the same point whatever I will type, so it is alternate text. So as you view your page, so it comes mouse over. So my it's see animal, animals. So insert and see, you can even resize it by dragging this and control the aspect ratio. So I can even create it, the linking from this image to the new page. So let's see, I will do it afterward. First I'm going to insert video in it. How to insert, as I have mentioned, my new shading is, we have here is a table captions, we did it, we have converted TH into TD. Remember, TH, you can convert TH into TD, but table data or table cell you cannot change into TH. So working with an images, so insert it, we can resize it, we can rotate it, we can change the color from color to black and white, but I have to use Photoshop on some graphic applications to do this. So I'm going to insert video and audio in a web page. So just go and select your same page here. So when here I'm going, I want to insert embed. This is one another tag in order to insert first go and choose source .mp. So just close and close it and see. If I do just first write it, the src source is equal to your file. This is your file name, you should be knowing before time, or you can even browse it. So mp4, then close it, close tag. So in my second, if you go and see in the here, I have movie, it's a sign I have inserted. So now insert audio in it, then we will view page of this website. So again here TD, then use embed. Use embed is equal to source is equal to file name whale dot mp3. So this is the file name, and you should know, and you can even browse it. So when I view this, insert, or here is my two, video and audio. If I add one more column in it, so suppose on runtime add one more row in it. Row is of number 4. There is a one more row. Enter a video and audio. So let's see how to change a background color of this particular cell. So as I click my cursor here, go to click here and select the coding and write, again use style attributes, internal style, and change a BG color of a particular cell. So write like style is equal to, so BG color is this, and select your color from this color palette. Suppose I want to use this color, like this one. So next again, if you see, so here is go back, and I didn't change. I must close with the inverted commas. So let's see now and see your color. It has been changed. Now this is how we can change our particular cell, the same task I did in the first row through page properties. So in order to set a background color, so here using a style sheet, CSS style, embedded CSS style, so I have changed background color. So same point, the same method you can apply for this. Back to this and change another color and learn one more step, like further again the same task is equal to inverted commas, and your BG color is, this time I will select another palette like a red. So close commas and tag. So same here. Now color palette, it has been changed. This is how we can change a particular cell BG color. So now on this image, and I want to create a link with another page of this website. So just click it and find a file, browse it. Suppose my file is, I press it and find a file this, or this time I want to create a link with this file. So double click on this, so it will create external link. So when you will view this web page, so it will open another page for us. So another is an internal linking. Internal link, sometimes we want to move within a web page, this web page, without having a scroll down and up. So we create a division within the sections. So if I use this option, anchor. So anchor is a point of a reference within a web page. It is similar to a bookmark if web page does not fit in the single window. Suppose, so we create one division for each section of the web page, and we can move to anywhere across screen, across your window. So let's see how we can create division. So simple is that first bring your cursor here, and I want to create a division from top to bottom and bottom to top. So suppose scroll up and scroll down. So first select, and this is an anchor, name it first. Suppose I name it top. So each time you have to name it, and then press OK. So keeping in mind one thing, anchor does not appear on the web page in the browser. So once you click on this, here is a divisions I have created. So where you want to move, mark here the division. Suppose if I type here scroll up, because I want to move from bottom to top. So simple is that you create it and find a file. If I select this option, select it, and this is a point to file. So go and find a file, do like this and select it. When it shows a name on top, so leave your cursor. Okay, so one division I have created. When you will view this page in the browser, so you can see a difference. So I'm going to create one more division. So here I want to create a one more anchor, name it now bottom. So now this time I want to move from bottom to top. So here is scroll up, scroll down. My point of this, if I do like, if I click on this, so page will take me, I can move within a page from bottom to top and top to bottom. So select it, and now again point to this, click on this, point to file. So select your file here, select your anchor like this. When it shows a name, do like this. So this is how I have created internal linking, and I can move within a page without having a scroll down and up, because I have marked division. So just view this page and save it and view it. Here is a browser view. So open your browser view, save it, and find your browser view. Here this is my window, share it. So now see whatever I have done so far. So this is a browser view, and this is video, audio, and here through this I have created my external linking. So my this page is open now. Again go and find this here and find your view again, browser. So check your internal and external linking. So here is, if this was the external linking, if I click on this, look, my linking, I have created a division within a page. So scroll down, and if I click on this, so scroll up, top to bottom and bottom to top. So this is how we can easily create internal and external linking. I hope you got my lecture well. So please leave your comments in the comment section, and stay tuned for my next video. I will discuss RGB colors and unordered and ordered list. So see you soon. Allah Hafiz.